welcome all of you. And also I would like to welcome Mataji Urmila today. And I'm not sure where is... Mataji Lakshmi Moni is here as well. Haribol. And Prabhu... Chibangananga Nanda Prabhu, is he here or not? I'm not sure. Okay, anyway, yes.
And Shyamananda from Radhadesh.
Oh yes, also Shyamananda from Radhadesh. Let us welcome. Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Okay, so let us start. Please, Maharaj, then I give you the word.
You know? Yes, yes.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desha Dharine Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Yantah pravishya mama vacham imam prasuptam sanjeevayata kila shakti darah svanamna anyam shahasta charana shravana tvagadim pranannamo bhagavate purushaya tubhyam. Srila Sacinandana Maharaj asked me to speak a few words before he will take over. And we spoke a couple of days back with him. And the topic of our discussion was exactly this, meditation, how to enter real Vrindavan. And we completely agreed on one point, is that this part of our practice, very essential part of our practice, going deeper internally, is sometimes overlooked in our society or underestimated, greatly underestimated in our society. It's a whole science, and actually if we look at Vedic culture in general, we will see that everything which is being done in Vedic culture is a meditation. Studying Sanskrit is a deep meditation. To deeply understand the beauty of the language and the way how we see the world through the lens of this beautiful Sanskrit language is a beautiful kind of meditation. Ayurveda is meditation. I have a friend, Ayurvedic doctor, who mastered his pulse diagnostic, not the one who recently came, but the other one. And he told me that I could only start reading the pulse and making accurate diagnosis after I could concentrate my mind for 35 minutes in one point. Before that, I couldn't understand anything what's going on, because the mind was too distracted. You really have to go deeper to know this art of pulse reading. And that's meditation. Ayurveda is a meditation. Ayurveda is the meditation on the complete whole of the person, not just giving some chemical medicine to correct the balance, which usually doesn't work. Jyotish, astrology, is a meditation. All those astrologers who don't know how to meditate, they cannot give good readings. Only those who master the meditation, they can see the reality, the complete whole. And what I want to say here, before Maharaj starts speaking about entering Vrindavana and meditation, is that I spoke a little bit yesterday about this, but I can repeat this whole thing. Meditation is an art of seeing the whole without being distracted to the parts. Usually when we look at this world with the eyes of an exploiter, somebody who wants to exploit, we just really concentrate on different parts of this reality. We don't see the complete or bigger picture of reality. We only see little parts which we can exploit and do something with it. But meditation is a altogether different view of the world. We can see the world as the whole, and us little human beings, little living entities, somewhere there in the whole picture. And meditation is, it's a completely different perspective. When we see, like sometimes in the ancient icons, in the religious art, they paint the picture of the icon in what they called revert perspective. Usually when we see the world, the proper perspective is that when something is further away from us, it's smaller. The proper perspective, the usual perspective with which we see the world goes like this. But in the religious art, sometimes they make a very unusual kind of thing, is that something which is further away from you is bigger. And you are in the focal point, and the impression which you get when you look at this icon is not that you're looking at the icon, but that God is looking on you. You are in his focal point. He is bigger. He is further away and he is bigger, and you are smaller, and he is looking at you, not you're looking at him. And that's exactly what Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada said. This is my biggest contribution into the philosophy of Gaudiya Vaishnavism, Drishya and Drishta Vichar, the consideration of who is looking at whom. We as tiny little living entities are not supposed to look at God. When we say darshan, you know, I want to get darshan. It's not that I want to get darshan. How you can get darshan of God? The maximum which you can get his benevolent look upon you. It's not that you are seeing. He has to see you. When we come in front of God, the idea is that he's looking at you. And that's exactly the idea of meditation. Meditation is not that you're looking at the world. The world is looking at you. And by looking at us, when something which is much bigger than us, and when we get the glance of this bigger reality which is looking at us, we're going deeper inside, and going deeper inside, we can see the complete reality, or at least definitely bigger picture of reality. So that's what meditation is. Meditation is to see reality as it is. Not the reality as I want to look at it. Not the reality, not the part of reality which I want to exploit and which I want to separate from the rest of reality. Not this usual outlook, how we usually see, but a completely different perspective of reality. Reality is great, reality is big, reality is wholesome, and we have to take our proper place by watching this reality, by absorbing this reality, and by becoming the part of this reality. Insignificant part of this reality by taking our proper position. And that's why when we want to enter into spiritual reality, which is reality in a proper sense, the material reality is just a reflection of the proper reality, of the real reality, then meditation is much more even necessary. Even to understand the reality as it is, the material reality, we need meditation. We need to employ this method of meditation when we are observing and going deeper, and in this way understand reality in a more complete way. Or to speak about spiritual reality. In spiritual reality, we have to take our proper position, and being very small living entity, try to catch the merciful glance of real reality, Vastava Vastu, of God, who is the real substance in this world. So that's what meditation is all about, and that's why it's indispensable. To understand some material aspects of reality or material science, we can employ the ordinary methods which we are used to or which we are taught in school. But to get into the spiritual reality, we have to completely change our method of seeing reality, of observing reality, of understanding it. And that's basically called meditation, when we're going deeper, and by going deeper inside, we expand our consciousness and try to accommodate the bigger reality within. So that's my little introduction. I don't know if it was appropriate or not.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yes. Very, very wonderful. And I very much liked when you said that in meditation we change our perspective. It's not that we see something, but we are seen by God, and we rest in that. And I believe here is one very crucial difference between non-devotional meditations and the meditations of devotees. In my work on my next book, meditation, I had to go through the 4 steps of calming the mind by Dehadharana, by pranayam, and enter what is called object-focused meditation and object-less meditation. But when I came to the 3rd part of the book, which is called Awakening the Divine, I noticed that in devotional meditations, where we are connecting with Krishna, a total new consideration has to be brought, and that is blessings. Because it is Krishna who sees us all the time, we need his blessings to cross the border between material and spiritual consciousness, that fine granica, border that runs through our heart. And I have looked at you. I had prepared a total cool non-devotional meditation, but I see you're all devotees or close to devotees. So I will throw this overboard now, my old concept, and talk to you. Do you know that devotees who want to meditate about Radha Krishna Leela first have to meditate about Gauranga Mahaprabhu Leela? Why? To obtain his merciful blessings to move on. Do you know that devotees who go to Vrindavan and they want to enter the spiritual dimension of Vrindavan, the uppercut dimension, the real dimension which is hiding behind the garbage, the overpopulation, the smoke, the loy bazaar, you know, they have to ask for permission to move into that dimension. And we will do this today. I will talk about these 5 gatekeepers to Vrindavan and guide you in chanting mantras to them to obtain their pleasure, first of all. And then I want to tell you a traditional story about how Yamuna Devi, who's one of the 5 threshold guardians, was enabling a total woman hunter to enter the deepest levels of Krishna consciousness, and then in a bold attempt to transport our theoretical learning into practical application, I will guide you in a meditation which you will not forget, because I have a whole orchestra with me who will manifest to do the acoustic background. Is this a good idea? All right. Yes. Yes. We will start with a song you've never sung before. An absorbed chanting. I think we need to go a little lower because it's a little bit too high. Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. This was half as good as you can do it. See, from anything which has to do with meditation, including mantra meditation, you need to practice manasangharanam, that is, collecting your innumerable thoughts which you have thought throughout the day on one single point, like that Ayurvedic pulse reader. as Vaishnavas, we can concentrate this mind on many things, but one is the mantra. And if you bring your entire mind there, the sound is completely different. So let's try again. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Please go even deeper than the mind and bring your heart. We mean here the